안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 제레미라고 해요. 저는 미국에 살고 있지만 한국어를 잘할 수 있어요. 이번 영상에서는 제가 한국어를 어떻게 배웠는지 얘기해 볼게요. 저는 엄마와 아빠에게서 한국어를 배웠어요. 다들 아시겠지만 저희 아빠는 한국어 선생님인 빌리예요. 제가 어떻게 배웠는지 궁금하시죠? 그럼 같이 이야기해 볼까요?
오, 잘했어 제레미. 오, 진짜 잘했는데.
이제부터는 영어로 이야기해 볼게요. 여러분들도 이해하기 쉬울 거예요.
Okay. So Jeremy, do you live in the US or do you live in Korea?
US.
Although Jeremy goes to Korea for about a month every year, right? Most of his time is actually spent here in the US. If Jeremy is not in Korea and he's using English with my family here and with his teachers at school and with his friends, then how did he learn to speak Korean? And we're going to be talking about that today in this video. Again, keep in mind though that although we speak in Korean too, especially when we're in Korea, when we do use a lot more Korean, most of the time when we're here in the US, we just speak to each other using English. 그치? 제레미, 한국어 어떻게 배웠어요?
제가 엄청 어렸을 때, 제가 한국에 갔을 때 할머니가 저한테 한국어를 조금 가르쳐 주는데 제가 그때 유치원을 다니기 시작했을 때 한국어를 더 배웠어요.
유치원에서도 배우고 할머니한테도 배웠다고?
네, 근데 그거는 꽤 예전 일이에요. 엄청 예전이에요.
엄청 예전 일이라고. So Jeremy, I guess, thinks he learned from 유치원 and from his grandmother, which it's true, he did attend, I guess it was daycare. The most effective thing, Jeremy, what are you looking at? The most effective thing, I think, is giving things to him that he's interested in that are in Korean. For example, if Jeremy's not exposed to Korean 100% of the time, then when he is exposed to it, I wanted to make sure that he would enjoy the things that he's doing. Jeremy, what do you enjoy the most that's in Korean?
모르겠는데요.
스위치 아니야?
아 맞다 스위치
마인크래프트지?
네네네.
마인크래프트.
그거 막 한국어로 막 되어 있어가지고.
그러면 한국말로 다 알고 있겠네. 마인크래프트 the block names?
네. 관찰자, 피스톤, 끈끈이 피스톤, 레드스톤, 블록.
Okay.
배열도 있고 막 배너도 있고 스포날도 있고 막 돼지까지 있어요. 근데 제일 막 새로운 막 동물은 판다예요.
동물도 있다고. 판다.
네.
Okay.
판다가 제일 막 새로운 거예요.
And 그것도 있어. 팟캐스트. 레너드 요원. 그것도 좋아하지. 근데 옛날엔 공포 라디오였잖아. Yeah, Jeremy used to love horror radio broadcasts. Jeremy, sit up straight. 타블렛도 한국말로 되어 있지?
네.
타블렛에서는 뭘 봐?
제가 원래는 막 정글에서 살아남기 봤는데 이제는 또 막 젤리고 시즌 1하고 3도 봐요.
닌자고 말고 젤리고라고?
닌자고 아니거든요. 젤리고 같은 것도 있어요.
Okay. Previously, it was a program known as 야나두 Kids, I think. And they
원래는 카카오 키즈였어요.
지금도 카카오 키즈인데.
원래는 카카오 키즈였는데 이제 야나두로 바뀌었거든요.
아, 그래? It's a subscription. You pay monthly and you get access to like all of the kids programs. You don't need this type of thing unless you have a tablet and you want to have only Korean stuff on it. And also, sometimes we'll let you watch Korean YouTube videos, but usually we'll check what they are before. So you don't use YouTube too much.
저 원래 막 양띵이 막 마인크래프트 보잖아요.
Jeremy, what is your favorite show on your tablet?
엄청 많은데요.
Originally, it was a program called 신비 아파트. 그치?
근데 이제 그게 없어졌어요.
It's gone? And then it was Ninja Turtles. And then it was Lego Ninja Go. Jeremy, you also have a lot of Korean books too, right? Tell me one of the books that you have that you like.
신비 아파트 책.
And-
신통방통 우리말 사자성어.
사자성어, that's right.
네, 그거 신비 아파트에 있는 거.
And also you have some comic books and you have some history books, right?
한국사 제모험? 그거?
Last month or 2 months ago, you were asking mom to buy you the Minecraft book, right? From Korea.
그 테마파크 건설하기?
그거
그거.
다 읽었어?
네.
So he has books that he enjoys on his own and books that he wants. So that works really well as well. Okay, Jeremy, I have a job for you. Go and bring me your favorite Korean book.
네.
Okay. 그거 뭔데?
신통 반통 우리말 사자성어.
이 페이지 읽어줘.
요거?
요거.
배신자는 용서하지 않는다.
영어로 번역해봐.
배신자 영어로 뭔지 모르겠는데요.
한국말로는 뭔데?
배신자는 배신자잖아요. 한국어로 배신자잖아요.
그러니까 배신자가 어떤 사람이야?
막 속이는 사람?
Okay. One thing though is notice that if I want Jeremy to speak in Korean, I'll tell him in Korean, 한국말로 해봐. 한국말로 읽어줘. Like that. And I think that using the language that you want them to use together is also encouraging for them to use it. Okay, we can put the book away now. Jeremy, how do you feel about speaking in Korean? Do you think it's cool?
괜찮은 것 같아요.
Besides encouraging Jeremy to get exposure to the language, here are some more things that my wife and I have done. Jeremy, have I ever taught you grammar in Korean? Have I ever given you
몰라요.
The answer is no. I've never given you a grammar lesson in Korean. And you don't need to teach grammar to kids because they learn fine just normally. You can fix things as they come up. Like if, Jeremy accidentally uses the wrong word, you can fix it. Do you remember when you were a baby? We used to tell you to add yo to your sentences. So we said, Jeremy, 요를 붙여야지.
I remember. When I was at Korea and I was at like grandma's house in Korea. So, and I would just keep using 반말.
할머니한테 반말도 썼지.
And then my grandma was keep going like 요를 말해야지, 요라고 해야지.
Jeremy, 근데 이제 존댓말 잘 쓰잖아.
네.
Like if Jeremy said no to an adult, Jeremy 어른한테 너라고 쓰면 안 돼. 그거 알잖아.
네.
Jeremy, do you remember what your first word was?
Snack?
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was snack. What do you remember? Was it Korean or English?
English.
No.
Eh?
Jeremy's first word actually was not English, it was Korean. What was the word in Korean?
간식.
You didn't say kanshik, you were a baby.
까까?
Yes, Jeremy's first word was 까까. So basically you want to start this process as soon as you can. Obviously, if you haven't started it yet, it's not too late, but you get more of a benefit the more time that you can spend doing it. And even if you're not perfect, you don't have to be perfect to get your kid to speak Korean. Another tip that I have though is to have lots of conversations. So lots of conversations to encourage your kid to speak Korean and encourage them to want to speak in Korean. One thing about that though is you don't just want to leave your kid by the TV. If we just gave you the tablet in Korean and never talked with you in Korean, you wouldn't really speak much Korean.
That I wouldn't even understand what it's even saying.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't even understand what it's saying. Now I have another question for you. Do you like when I speak to you in English more? 아니면 한국말로 할 때가 더 좋아?
English.
You prefer English. That's what I thought you would say. Now, the reason I asked this question is because some parents will insist on speaking only in Korean, but that's not necessary. Even just using some Korean is going to be very helpful. I would say Jeremy gets a few hours every single day, and as a result, his Korean's pretty good. So Jeremy, now that we've talked about what we've done, as well as what we do to help you to learn Korean, let's talk about what we should do in the future. We're going to continue doing what we've been doing already. So Korean shows. Do you want to keep watching Korean shows? Okay, do you want to keep listening to Korean stories, the podcasts? Do you want to keep getting more Korean books, like history books and Sinbia Pakta and other books like that? And keep going to Korea every single year? Maybe you can try like a summer camp or a winter camp in Korea. So, are any of you raising your kid to speak Korean? Let me know in the comments with any tips that you might have. Special thanks goes out to all of my YouTube supporters and Patreon supporters for helping me to
Is it the end yet?
make more content. Yeah, it's almost the end. And also, if you would like to help me to make more content, I will have links to both of those in the description below. Jeremy, do you want to finish the video actually?
재미있으셨다면 좋아요와 구독 버튼을 눌러주세요. 그건 다음에 또 봐.
Wait, that's what I'm supposed to say. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.
그건 다음에 또 봐. 꺼주세요.